society to kind of have that sense of freedom and pride, especially what happened back in the 70s and Stonewall in particular, and what our rights were pretty much for. It's a way to kind of give everyone that safe, open space to feel the way that they want to feel and be the way that they are. Like, I get to live like this and go out in the streets and be proud of who I am, be proud of what I do, and be proud of my past. That's really lovely and
I think not enough people are aware of a lot of the problems yet, and it's important to raise awareness of what people can go through and struggle.
Okay, so why is Pride important? I guess it's kind of the sense of bringing everyone together from all over the world, especially in Brighton. You have a lot of people that are going from not just the lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, but it's all about the queers and everything else. Bringing everyone together is just happy and enjoyable, just to spend time together. So
I think Pride is important because it's about acceptance and acknowledgement of the LGBTQ community, and it's important for people just to be themselves, and to encourage acceptance without judgment. Community without judgment. It's like Mother's Day. It's acceptance of all mothers, appreciation of all mothers. That's what it means. I think it's like Pride is an appreciation of everyone, no matter who you are.
Why is Pride important? I think Pride is important because it's a day for everyone to show how love trumps hate. You know, we've all got to support each other and love each other.
Pride's important to try and show young people that that only like 50 years ago there was no gay rights, and now there is. So I think it's very important to show that 50 years ago, so like your parents' age, gay people weren't allowed to walk down the street holding hands, they weren't allowed to live together, weren't allowed to go clubbing. So Pride is important for that, and that is the message that they should stick to, is that all the gay rights issues that there has been, and that only like 5 years ago we could even get married or have a civil partnership. So Pride is very important.
What do you think about the potential ban on trans military staff in the United States?
wow, okay, so I heard about this, about having this this ban about in the US. Now, personally, I know a few trans people that are in America that want to fight for the country, but they're having to deal with the difficulties of this. And for me personally, I can understand why Donald Trump has done it, because he thinks that the distraction of people going through transitions, they think that is going to affect them in the military. But for me, my opinion, I think it's the fact that people they make that decision, they know what they're getting themselves into, so they know that they want to do something like this. And me personally, I think it's ridiculous what he's doing at the moment. I think he's a bit of a stereotype, to be fair. I reckon he's just like one of those people that wants things to be in certain ways. And the fact that, like in here, we're celebrating stuff for people like them, and for him to start saying that it's a ban, it's just not right. But I definitely think that it should be changed.
I think it's honestly disgusting. I can't even fathom why that's even an issue at all. Like, these people are still male, females, it doesn't matter. They are still human beings at the end of the day. Their gender, sexuality, anything should not control anything. It shouldn't be really categorized as someone who can't do this just because that there is equal as anyone else.
I think it's ridiculous. I think if you wanna give up, potentially your life to serve your country, then it doesn't matter who you are, who you love, who you feel you are inside. Like, we're all human, Appalling. People are people. Trans rights are human rights. Yes.
Awful. I think you can be who you are. It doesn't matter who you are. You should be allowed to be who you are and do what you love. So I think it's awful that they're banning it. I think it's terrible. Everyone's an individual and nobody's the same. And we've got to embrace everyone's individuality and accept it. But if anything, it's showing everyone in the world is coming up and saying how bad that is. And it's a good thing saying that we're all rising up against it as well?
I think it's
Really annoyed me.
Yeah.
Really annoyed me.
I don't see, I just don't see the reason at all. Like they said it was to do with medical stuff, but when I did a bit of reading, apparently it doesn't cost barely anything for the medications that are the change.
There's literally no reason apart from discrimination in my eyes.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
It's kind of a joke. So the military spend more money on Viagra than they do on transgender people. So it'd be like saying men with limp dicks shouldn't join the army. So it's kind of ridiculous, to be fair.
I don't agree with the ban because I think that your sexuality shouldn't impede your skills, your right to serve your country. And I think that's what it's doing. It's taking away their right to serve their country.
What do you think about the current state of LGBTQ rights globally?
I think in England it's probably alright. I don't know loads about it, but overall it's not in a good place, I don't think. Especially with Donald Trump. Oh, she got it. But in England it's alright.
Improving.
Yeah, it's improving, yeah. See, I don't know loads, but from what I do know, I hear more positive here than I do in other places in the world, so yeah.
There's still a long way to go, so there's still a lot of countries where we can't go on holiday. So the other day were looking at what holidays we could go on. We can't go to Bali, we can't go to Dubai, so there's still a long way to go. But at least the UK have started, we're equal all around the UK, so at least we started that.
I think it can always be improved, but it's on the, obviously aside from the trans ban in the military, it's on the rise. Everywhere is getting better, everywhere is getting more inclusive.
Some places are better than others.
Some places are better than others, but it can only be up from here.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you, Spencer. Great job.
Yeah, good job.
Okay, so I guess stuff like this happens all over, so in a sense that it's doing really well, but I think it should be, because obviously back in my hometown there's still a lot of people out there that need help and support, and I think there should be a lot more support for younger people out there. But I think that this is doing fantastic, but we just need to make it bigger. I think we should be able to make it into a global state, so
Great, thank you very much for your time. I'll take your...
They're doing really good.
I think we're getting somewhere.
Way more to go,
But there's a long way to go.
it's things like this that mean that we're getting up in the world. We've improved so much in the last 20 years. It will only get better.
As amazing as obviously this all is, we shouldn't have to be having this.
Yeah.
It should be.
One day, hopefully, this will be a normal thing.
I think we've got some work to do.
I think we're getting there.
Yeah, we've made a good start, but there's so much more we can do. We can do loads more, and it's going to be great. High five, Spencer.
It's gay. It's still obviously LGBTQ plus. We are becoming a lot more accepted, which is amazing. We are growing as the years go by. We're now in 2017 and things have developed so much more than they used to be. But there's still so much more to go. There's still a lot of hate. There's still a lot of discrimination. There's still stuff like the trans ban going on that needs to kind of realise it should just be. But it's just something that's just going to happen. We can't give up.
Freedom. Freedom.
And freedom.
Freedom.
Fun.
Fun.
Happiness. Happy.
I'd have to say happy.
Diversity.
Diverse.
Love.
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 Love. Love.
Love. Love. Pride. Right?
Yeah, prize. Yeah, actual prize. Prize.
Equality.
Equality.
Equality. Equality.
Equality.
Equality.
And equality.
Equality, baby.
Igualdad. Amor. Diversidad.
Family.
Gay.
Inclusion.
And
inclusivity.
Always stand together.
Rainbow.
Sunshine. Acceptance.
Necessary. That's the only word. Thank you.
Sex, alcohol, fun. Unicorns!
Oh, joy.
Expression.
Amazing.
Pink.
Friendship.
Faggotry.
Unity. We love Pride! Mwah!